resealed, and reused during the following planting season. In addition to SmartBox, AMVAC offers lock and load and easy load closed delivery systems for leading soil insecticides.
AMVAC has been a company that sells high-value products into high-value niche markets. By leveraging these different closed delivery systems, we're able to access markets with delivery systems that nobody else in the industry has on a worldwide basis.
The growth of the international business has been exponential.
The company has expanded into new countries and regions all around the world.
Today, the top markets for AMVAC Chemical in international are Mexico, South Africa, and the Central American region.
The acquisition of MoCap, Nemacure, and Aztec is growing our business internationally. MoCap is sold in more than 30 countries around the world.
As we move into these markets with even more products, we're entering a new phase in international growth for AMVAC.
It's because we're tied to global food production, where there's millions of people that are suddenly trying to be more efficient in their agriculture. All of those customers ultimately turn toward companies like AMVAC Chemical because we're able to provide those chemicals that help them increase their yields and run their agriculture in their country more efficiently.
Turf management products are expanding the portfolio. Snow mold has become a devastating disease that affects turf on golf courses as well as other turf and ornamentals. Both Turfside and TerraChlor, with their control capabilities, help to battle this disease. AMVAC's non-crop portfolio also contains products for the protection of ornamental plants. During natural disasters, AMVAC teams up with humanitarian organizations to solve public health issues.
We work with FEMA anytime there's a major outbreak or a disaster recovery, as in the case of Hurricane Katrina. We normally would work through distribution, but quite often the people that are managing those recoveries, like CDC and FEMA, are sometimes in direct contact with us to make sure that the supply of product is sufficient to recover from the emergency. We provide a very valuable product to mosquito control in the state of Florida, diabrome concentrate and trumpet EC. These products are used as an adulticide to control the adult mosquitoes, which are the carriers of diseases like West Nile virus, St. Louis encephalitis, and Eastern equine encephalitis.
The major role that AMVAC plays in public health is they have the two leading products in diabrome and trumpet. But more importantly, it's the stewardship that they put into their products. They make sure that they have the right product in the right place at the right time.
AMVAC Environmental Products works with highly qualified distributors around the country, such as Univar and Adapco.
One of the main attributes that AMVAC bring is a very open mind to trying to solve people's problems. You're applying a lot of chemistry around a lot of people. And we find that working with AMVAC, they're one of the best companies that helps us with that stewardship. We've got a lot of the technology and equipment that allows that to happen, but they also are very vigilant in making sure that their product, when it goes out, works properly, works right first time, and is up to the specifications that they say. You really feel you've got a true partnership with them.
AMVAC partners with educational and research institutions to maintain infestation control required to safeguard human health.
Bed bugs are a real problem for people because no one wants to go to bed and feed bed bugs. You can have thousands of bed bugs living in and around the places where you sleep, and those things can be very difficult to control. And so we're looking at a chemistry that AMVAC has that was extremely effective in removing bed bugs from our environment to begin with to help us out of this bed bug epidemic. Everyone's putting their resources behind this, the state of Florida, the Environmental Protection Agency, and AMVAC. I think it's going to be very important on a global scale.
AMVAC runs a world-class manufacturing operation. Its 4 well-managed facilities are located in Los Angeles, California, Axis, Alabama, Hannibal, Missouri, and Marsing, Idaho.
At AMVAC, our plants are very versatile plants. They're multi-purpose plants. We run multiple different products in same units, in same vessels, same reactors. We actually run similar processes, but numerous different products.
The LA facility was AMVAC's initial plant and where it all started. Educated as both a chemist and biologist, Glenn Windemute bought a chemical company called Durham Chemical in 1964 at the site of what is the LA plant today. Joining forces with partner Herb Kraft, they founded American Vanguard in 1969. And Glenn's son, Eric, began working for the company in 1977.
My father took over the facility. They were generally doing dust blending pesticides. And he thought along the idea from a stewardship standpoint and ease of application, why not make granules?
One of the products Glenn invented was metaldehyde granules, a dust-free product that added efficacy and safety and is still in high demand today. The LA facility has since expanded its manufacturing capabilities. These investments have been made to meet the growing demand for AMVAC's ever-increasing portfolio of products. With single and multi-stage synthesis, as well as continuous process reactions, the LA facility manufactures PCNB, VAPAM, KPAM, Bidrin, DDVP, Dibrome, and numerous other products.
One of the first projects I worked on here was to manufacture a chemical called pentachloronitrobenzene. We call it PCNB. It was something that Glenn Winnemute told me, hey, we want to make this. There's an impurity in it, hexachlorobenzene, that we want out of it. So then we developed a process that nobody else in the world did, that we actually own a patent on removing the hexachlorobenzene, and we still use that process today.
Another area specific to the LA plant is liquid packaging. Products such as Citrus Fix are bottled and packed to ship. The Made in America label is a symbol of AMVAC's American roots and reflects the support of its dedicated US-based employees.
We, one, run a plant that's environmentally safe, that we don't jeopardize the health and safety of our neighbors. We run a plant that's in full compliance with all the laws. We run a plant that's safe for our employees, or we're not going to be able to stay.
For every chemical we have out here, we have an emergency response procedure.
Every employee at the plant has been trained to respond to potential risks and emergencies upon first surveillance. Adjacent to the picturesque Mobile River, the Axis plant is located in historical Mobile, Alabama.
The Axis site does some of the more complex chemical reactions around. Some of the products we make are multi-step reactions, multi-step distillation. We make products that require a lot of equipment. We also make some other chemistries that are a little more simple but in higher volumes.
Our quality control is very important because we're working with hazardous materials. Therefore, we're labeling products that's going in and out. So when civilians outside of the AMVAC facility, they're aware of the hazards when they handle our product. We have 3 different types of packaging. We have lock and load, and we have smart boxes, and we have bags. In those packages, we have Counter, Thymet, Smart Choice, PCNB, Force 3G, Fortress 2.5G, and Aztec.
A new expanded high-tech lab was built at the Axis facility in 2011.
AMVAC at Axis is very entrepreneurial. We're very fast-paced. Gears shift in a heartbeat. We have to have a staff and a system that is able to accommodate, fast-changing demands by our internal customers and our external customers. We love it. I love it. I mean, it keeps you on your toes.
Having a plant located in the southeast of the United States gives us access to certain markets. It gives us a competitive advantage in some areas. Some of the raw materials and markets are local, so we have a cost competitive advantage over some of the other plants making similar type products. The market for things like Dibrome is significant in the southeast, and by having a plant here, we can service that market quite easily.
The Axis facility was acquired from DuPont. Both AMVAC and DuPont share auxiliary services and operational requirements, helping to reduce expenses for AMVAC.
We maintain one emergency response team for the entire site, and AMVAC is a real crucial partner in that.
DuPont and AMVAC on the site have built mutual trust, essentially by good communication.
When we purchased the Axis site 10 years ago, we doubled our manufacturing capabilities in a single day. And today we look at Axis not only as a significant profit center for the organization, but probably where we have our most opportunity for long-term growth.
I'm extremely proud of the employees at the Axis plant. A lot of them have been here since the start. They really feel the ownership of the plant.
I worked for a chemical plant previously that shut down and went overseas. And I caught on with AMVAC about 8 years ago. And since I've been here, they went nowhere but up.
AMVAC's Hannibal facility is located in the heartland of the Midwest, hometown to American author Mark Twain. Surrounded by cornfields for hundreds of miles and bordering the Mississippi River, the facility is centered within BASF's Hannibal plant.
With that Hannibal site came two products, Counter and Thimet, which had a significant impact on the organization, not only from a manufacturing perspective, but also from a revenue perspective, being international products and helping us grow our international business as well as our domestic business.
We bring in the raw materials, P2S5, ethanol, formaldehyde, a couple of different mercaptans that we work with. We convert those into Counter and Thimet. We have substantial storage capacity for the technical product that we maintain. When the product is ready to ship, we can ship it either in drums for international transport, or we ship it out in bulk for domestic formulation.
When AMVAC acquired the production facilities at BASF's Hannibal location, the company made several investments in the plant, including a new control system. As the neural center of the plant, synthesis can be monitored and controlled from a central location.
The infrastructure will support a much larger process than we're currently running. Both the on-site waste treatment and the other on-site utilities can support much larger. We have fantastic opportunity for growth.
We probably bring something to the table that other people don't have, and one is, as a smaller organization, we own data. We act like a large company in the sense that we own our data and we support our data. And probably the thing we bring to the table that the large organizations don't have is the flexibility to be very agile. We can take and respond to market changes very quickly.
The Marsing facility in Idaho specializes in flowable products for seed treatment applications.
We'll take technicals manufactured out of Axis and LA, we ship them to Marsing, and then they're formulated, packaged in Marsing for distribution. So the sites are now intertwined as far as products and moving things back and forth.
The camaraderie and group experience at the Marsing plant exemplifies the team-driven approach at AMVAC's manufacturing facilities.
AMVAC values its employees. They understand that the horsepower for the engine that drives the business is in its people. And so they treat their people really well.
You're going to discover that we have an unusual number of people that have worked here a long time. We've got more 5-year, 10-year, 20-year employees than you will find in most companies. The most important asset we have are the people and the way we treat them.
For me, the face of AMVAC is my local rep, so I like working with people that have representation, that have answers, that have support, feel like we're partners in working together for a good result.
Companies like AMVAC, I think we're trying to keep up with these professional growers and the fact that we spend a lot of time in the field. We actually know what our products are doing. If there is a complaint, we're absolutely the first ones on the scene. We know that they're effective and they're cost effective for the grower and they're environmentally sound. And we make sure that we keep those products registered and just another tool in the toolbox so that when these guys get thrown a curveball, we've got the tool that they can go out and handle it with.
I can bring value to you that you can count on me, that if we tell you we're going to do something and your product's going to be there tomorrow, it'll be there tomorrow. And if the same way, if we make a commitment to you on any aspect of your business, that your relationships are with us, we stand behind that commitment, and that's very important to us. In 15 years, we've gone from a $67 million a year business to a $250 million business. So, I mean, there's been dramatic increase in our business and our responsibilities, and the successful part for us is that we've been able to keep all of those customers satisfied.
At the helm of American Vanguard stands a group of diverse individuals.
We have a collection of people that brings with them a skill set that may be unique to this organization. We hire people that are highly trained, highly skilled, and that are very experienced in the areas of expertise that they have.
Within American Vanguard, it doesn't matter what your position is, it doesn't matter what you do for the organization. Everybody has an opportunity to make a difference and participate in the success of the organization.
And when we look at AMVAC, it's a structure, the way people reacting with each other is a true asset, and that makes it unique again in the industry.
We have the good fortune, because of our success, to attract some of the top talent in the industry. And as these people come into the culture that I think is unique within AMVAC, it's my pleasure to steer them into an arena where they will shine to their utmost.
As chairman of CropLife America, Eric Wintemute represented advocacy for agriculture in the United States.
He seems to know everybody in the industry and is on good terms with them, which is part of this collaboration. He's an essential part of who American Vanguard is.
Over the past 20 years, AMVAC's growth rate has been astounding, achieved through an innovative approach to business, with a commitment to its customers and to our environment.
There's an amazing quality of life that comes with farming. Hard work matters. It means something. You know, it built America. A can-do spirit, it's innovation, it's problem solving, it's hard work.
AMVAC's mission is clear: preserving the tools to meet the ever-increasing demands of food, fiber, and biofuel. AMVAC products are designed to help advance modern agriculture and improve our quality of life.